Check, check, 1, 2.
Yeah, actually, for this one.
All right, everybody, hopefully you're tuning in. You got the message that we're going to be starting early here. We are back at the arena from Saturday night. I've moved locations. I'm now in the stands and no longer in the little crow's nest, so my hope is to avoid the live barn that was in my way. Looks like I've got all controls working A-OK. Let's talk about the team we are playing. Before we do that, though.
I just want to hold this, do a segment, and then you can do the whole thing.
Oh, you're fine.
This thing?
You can do whatever you want. We have a special guest. I don't know if everybody's tuned in yet. Do you want to come over at first intermission, maybe, or do it? You want to do it now?
No, we'll do it first intermission. You're not looking at me right now.
Yes, everybody's waking up. Okay. I don't know. He's over there. You could send him over if you want. All right, let's talk about the team we're playing today. This is the Chicago Blues. My hockey ratings are rated 88.19. I have no idea how they ended up in a consolation game. But they also have 3 losses. So this is who we're playing. Let's see. Their schedule for this weekend. So they played some really difficult teams. Honey Baked Gold, the Junior Lumberjacks, both difficult teams. We also played the Traverse City North Stars. Lost to them by 1 point. They lost to them by 3. So you never know. We'll see. We're at the Redford Arena. That's the name of the place that we're at. And, yeah. All right, teams are warmed up, ready to go, and I am going to reset myself. So we'll start the game here momentarily. Thanks for tuning in. As always, stay tuned after the game for the Monsters Among Us monster play of the game. And thank you so much to Taco Bell for supporting our team. Next week, we're going to be down in Indian Hill on Saturday at 4 o'clock and 8:15 at the Indian Hill Winter Club. So it'll be a late game. All right, here we go. Both teams set up and ready to go at the center line. Jackets wearing their white jerseys, moving right to left. Puck is dropped. The Blues are going to win the first face-off. Leader in the neutral zone trying to get at the puck. Nice takeaway by McLean. It's slapped out of the zone by Malicki. Muir also out there. Shot from the top of the circle is up and over the net. Puck in the near side corner of our zone. Leader and Malicki trying to go after it. Puck was centered and taken away there by Peter Cobbs. Puck's going to get out of the zone. Blues trying to pass it back into the zone. They've got it at the line. They're going to dump it in. Puck at the line there. Blues dump it in. Back behind the net. Muir getting it to Malicki. And Leader trying to knock the puck out there. Blues keeping it in. Malicki tried to knock it out and ends up going out of play. No shots on net. We have not been in the offensive section. Face-off, Zach Brink, Young, Shalick, Smith, Beuselinck in net. On the far side, Stoessner. Brink gets the puck out to the neutral zone, but the Blues are going to pick it up. Right at the line. Blues have to reset here. Pass right in front in the center lane. Tied up pretty easily by the Jackets off the right-hand side. And it's caught there by Beuselinck. That looked like that shot was off the side of the net. Face off in our zone. Brink, Shalick, Young, Stoessner, Smith, Beuselinck. Puck is dumped in by the Blues. It's on the far side boards. They turn and dump it in more. Stoessner got a piece of it, and Smith almost got it out there. Blues, now he's fighting for the puck with the Blues. He gets tripped, and that's going to be a penalty against the Blues, delayed penalty. Beuselinck comes out, and they blow the whistle. I don't know why they blew the whistle. They didn't have possession of that puck. So the Jackets going to be on the power play here early on. Tripping is the call. All right, Jackets on the power play. Hammond at the face-off. Muir, Jayne, Burke, Heerdt, Beuselinck. Off the face-off, Jackets get it. Muir keeps the puck in, near side corner. Heerdt trying to center it to Hammond and Burke. It goes on the far side boards. Blues trying to knock it out. Held in there by Evan Jayne. Nice job by him. Takes a shot and off the goaltender. Second chance shot. Rolling in, and that was a no goal. I can't believe that. The puck just rolled to the line, and now it's going to go out of the zone. Evan Jayne passing to Muir on the near side. Muir dumping the puck in. Puck back behind the net. Muir keeping it in. 52 seconds left in the power play. Shot, and that's a goal. Jackets score the first goal. And that's going to be Jake Heerdt with the goal. All right, face-off back at center ice. Blues in the neutral zone with control. Dumping it into our zone. Matty Muir with the puck. Near side. Puck goes. Top of the circle. Blues pick it back up. Stolen away by Gellert. Gellert passes up the middle to Murph. Murph dumps the puck in. Gellert on the forecheck to try to get it on the near side boards here. Puck back behind the net. Murph going in after it in the corner. Passes it back. Cotton out there chipping away at it. Keeps it in the offensive zone. The Blues have possession, though, in their own zone. Cotton on the forecheck. Puck gets sent near side. Murph, he's trying to knock the puck away. Gellert on the near side boards. Back to the line. It's going to go out, and the Blues have the chance here on the offensive attack He gets tackled by Muir. No call there. And the puck gets towards the line. Blues have it. They backhand it towards the net. It was off of Jayne's skate. Muir chips at it. Blues with the puck in our zone, back behind the net, passing near side. Gellert on the coverage. They dump it into the opposite side. Murph lays a hit down, and the puck's going to slide out of the zone, and the Blues going to take the puck. Blues passing D-to-D, pass intercepted there by Gellert. He sends it towards the net and then changes lines. Cobb's out there on the forecheck trying to get it. Leader trying to keep it in. That's going to go out. Quick decision by him. He's going to send it into the net off the goaltender. Puck on the far side. Stoessner moves up, sends it to the net off the goaltender again. Blues trying to chip it out of the corner at the line. Stoessner, oh, he got it out. Pass it back, pass it back. He dumps it in. It was cleared. So no icing or no offsides there. Blues in the near side boards. They're going to get it out of the zone. In the neutral zone, Malicki dumps it in again. McLean, he's going after it. Cobb's also there. Cobb's going after it. Blues passing in the corners. Number 6 here by the Blues. Passing forward. Number 13 for the Blues. Lost the puck there in the neutral zone. That was offsides there. Puck in the neutral zone. Stoessner trying to get at it here. Blues defenseman with the puck. Passing forward. Blues with possession right now. Defenseman, number 6, dumps it in. Number 16 on the far side loses the puck. Smith picks it up. He's skating through the neutral zone. He's got Young with him and Brink. He gets pinched along the wall, but Caden Young is there to help him out. He sends it back to the line. Jayne at the line, keeps the puck in, dumps it in. Bounces back behind the net. Young with the puck with a move. Passing to Smith. Smith behind the net, far side corner. Looking for a pass right in front. Young was there. And now the Blues pick it up, skating into the neutral zone. Puck getting knocked away there by Evan Jayne. Jayne with the puck, passing near side to Beuselinck. Beuselinck passing across the ice. It's tipped there by Hammond, but it's going to go all the way down. It was tipped before the center line, so it's going to be icing against the Jackets. We'll have a face-off down in our zone. Let's take a look at the replay of that goal. Here it is on the near side. Looks like Muir dumps the puck in. And then on the near side here is Heerdt with a shot. And that's a score for the Jackets. So 1-0 Jackets. Puck was shot. I don't know what happened. It was blocked by somebody. Went up. And that was out. And that should be offsides. And it was a close one because Andrew, just in the nick of time, stopped that one down. But still, I've only registered no shots on goal for the Blues here so far. 5 shots for the Jackets. They can continue to keep it away from the net. That would be a good way to win. Hammond at the face-off circle, punched forward by Heerdt, but the Blues pick it up, and they're in our zone. They dump it in the near side corner. Beuselinck going after it. Beuselinck off the boards. Blues have it behind the net. Beuselinck, Jayne, Heerdt on the coverage there. Nice passing by the Blues. They chip it towards the net, and it's deflected off of Jake Heerdt's stick and goes up and hits the ceiling. 7:28 left to go in the first period. We got a 1-0 game here at Jackets. Hammond at the face-off circle. Burke out there. Beuselinck, Jayne, Heerdt. Beuselinck in net. Jayne flips it up and out of play. Another face-off here in our zone. Hammond getting set and ready to go. Puck is dropped. Goes in the near side corner. Blues try to pick it up, but Evan's going to get it along the boards. And him and Jake Heerdt are going to get it out. Blues have it in the neutral zone. They're advancing. Sending it towards the net, just up over the net, hits the back glass. Blues have it back behind the net. Jayne covering. Now Beuselinck. He's moving around up center. And takes a shot, misses the net completely. Still no shot by the Blues. They punch it forward on the near side here. Beuselinck flips it up and out. That's the way to do it. He gets it out. It's going to be icing, though. 6:40 left to go in the first period. Jackets up 1-0. Face off in our defensive zone. Jack Cotton at the face-off circle. Blues slap it into the corner. Malicki going after it. He hits it on the far side to Murph, and the puck's knocked back in the zone. Malicki to Gellert, who tips it into the offensive zone. Cotton on the forecheck, near side corner. Puck at the line. Malicki couldn't hold it in, and the Blues take a run for it here on the near side. Take a shot, missing the net completely. Just off the upper left corner. Still no shot by the Blues here. Shot fired. Hit the back glass. Gellert passing to Murph. Murph with the puck. He's going to dump it in on net. Puck in the near side corner. Blues have it on the far side, passing through the center lane. Covered by Malicki and Muir. And he dumps it in. That was a curious decision. Nice pass there. Gellert to Murph. Puck's in the neutral zone now. Another D-to-D pass by the Blues. Back to the other side. Gellert swarming in. They try to pass it in. It's tipped into the corner. Back behind the net, Muir. Muir with the puck. He's got it. Gets it out of the zone. Matty Muir dumps it in. Crosses the line, dumps it in. Leader on the forecheck on the far side corner. Cobbs was set up right in front of the net there. Puck on the far side. Stoessner comes off the bench and comes into play here. Blues pick it up. And now they have a run here on the goal. They have a 2-on-1 here. And a nice play there by Beuselinck to stop that puck. That was a 2-on-1 possible breakaway there against Beuselinck, and Beuselinck just handling it just fine. McLean now with the puck in the neutral zone, advancing forward. McLean near side, turning around, takes a shot. I think he hit the side of the net maybe. We'll give him a shot. Puck is flipped up. Nolan swats it down, and a whistle blow. Why? A hand pass, because he smacked at it probably. All right, face off in the offensive zone. 4:25 left to go. Face off. Zach Brink, Young, Smith, Jayne, Muir, Beuselinck. Puck in the near side corner of the offensive zone. Back of the line, Jayne holds it in. There's a kid getting feisty there. Shot blocked by Smith. Took a shot. It was blocked by the Blues. Loose puck. Young trying to knock it away. Muir does a nice job getting it away, and it's going to be offsides against the Blues. Some pushing and shoving their chippiness there. Out of the 10 teams, we were one of the lowest in penalty minutes. I think we only had 9 penalty minutes all weekend. There was a team that had, I think, 36. I feel like that's hard to believe. Shot on goal there at the whistle. It's going to be offsides. So that Shot technically doesn't count. Hammond at the face-off circle. Blues pick it up. They dump it in off of Andrew's stick in the far side corner. Muir is going to try to send it out. Heerdt with a nice pass to Burke, and Burke now on the attack on the right-hand side by himself with two guys, and he gets tackled down there. Puck on the near side. Jayne, he's going to send it towards the net. Bounce off of somebody's skate back behind the net. Heerdt put it right in front, and the Blues are going to pick it up, passing into the neutral zone. Coverage by Muir. Jayne is also there. They dump it in off the back glass. Near side, Jayne. Pass to the far side to Muir. Muir tried to pass it, and it was a good pass, but it was intercepted there by the Blues. Heerdt gets it out on the far side there. Blues pick it back up. Blues passing, D to D, number 98, passing it forward. Stopped there by Hammond. He's going to dump the puck in, and there's a whistle. Why? Two 2:48 left to go in the game. We're winning 1-0. I have 7 shots to 2. We'll have a face-off in center ice. Cotton at the face-off circle. Puck goes back. Malicki gets it and dumps it into the zone. It was tipped, so no icing. Cotton on the forecheck. Puck's going to go across the opposite side. Murph with a nice hit, but the Blues are going to pick it back up. They pass it on the near side corner. Blues on the near side, going to get it out of the zone. Stoessner chasing it down all the way back in our zone. Passing on the far side to Murph. Just got off his stick. Murph trying to pass it near side to Gellert. Got away from him, a defenseman, number 14. Picks it up, passing forward. Mason banks it off the wall. Blues pick it back up. They got to reset. They move in the zone, pass it near side here. Sending it to the net. Beuselinck stopping it down. All right, leader at the face-off in our defensive zone. Puck is won by the Jackets. Malicki sends it far side to Stoessner. Stoessner with a nice pass to Leader. Leader tied up there in the neutral zone, but manages to get the puck in the offensive zone, then back in our zone. Loose puck picked up by Malicki, passing it forward to McLean. And the Blues pick it back up. In their zone, nice full court coverage there by the Jackets. Loose puck all the way back down to our zone. Cobb's trying to chip at it on the far side boards there. Blues have a chance here. Top of the circle, take a shot, and a good save there by Beuselinck. Had 3 shots in a row here by the Blues. Brink at the face-off circle. Puck on the far side. Puck shot, and Beuselinck saw that one through all that traffic. A minute 10 left to go. Brink at the face-off circle. Tried to pass it and ends up passing it to the Blues. They take a shot, miss the net. Shalick picks it up, passing to Smith and Brink. Brink, nice pass to Caden. Young with a backhand hits off the net. Hits off the goaltender's pads. Loose puck on the weak side. But too much traffic in front to get a puck in there, and they're on the attack here. They're going to cross. That should be icing. Nope. How did they dump the puck in and race down and get it first. Caden Young here in the near side boards trying to get at it. Smith's going to pick it up. Looks like the Blues get it. Smith knocks it away, and they're going to call that a penalty on Smith, I'm sure. Either interference or hooking, and hooking is the call against Smith. Jackets going to be on the penalty kill here for a minute and a half. Face off in our zone. Puck on the near side, Hammond. Malicki trying to chip it out. And Heerdt also out there. Beuselinck in net. Blues on the power play. Back to number 98. He loses it out in the neutral zone. Number 6 here on the near side, going to pass it forward. And he's going to dump it in, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Jackets are winning, though, 1-0. Let's take a look at a replay of the... This is what happened right before the goal. The Jackets making a push on net, and you'll see the puck kind of trickle over the line here right at the end. And no goal. And then here's that goal, Jake Heerdt getting it in. You see Matty Muir here in the bottom of your screen. Dumps the puck in and gets it to Jake Heerdt. Jake Heerdt moves up top of the circle, and then he takes a shot, and he's going to get it in there. So the Jackets, after the first period of play, are up 1-0. Let's take a look at this, see if there's anything else in the summary. A penalty there by the Blues was what caused it was a power play goal there by Jake Heerdt. And then a penalty late in the period, Luke Smith. And we're going to start off on the penalty kill here, starting this period. Face-off won by the Jackets. That was Hammond. And Muir dumps it in. Jackets moving left to right now. Blues with the puck in their own zone. Coming out through the neutral zone. He's got some speed coverage by Malicki on the far side. Centering pass knocked away. Hammond on the far side now. At the line, the Blues whiff on that, and then they get it out of the zone. Blues forced to reset here. Passing on the near side, number 11. Tries to dump it in, but Muir's going to get it. He's going to dump it into the offensive zone. Heerdt on the full court coverage manages to get the puck and get a shot on net. The goaltender stopped it, though. Blues with the puck here on an attack, and a great defensive play by Muir to stop him down. A pass back to a defenseman is going to get out of reach, and it's going to go all the way down. Heerdt comes out. Burke comes on. In the neutral zone, Muir intercepts that pass and knocks it into the offensive zone. Burke picks it up. He's on the near side boards. Burke, back behind the net is Muir, turning, passing to Cotton. Cotton wasn't ready for it, so he had to pass it back, and now it's in the far side corner. Blues, and then Gellert picks up the puck, tries to send it towards the net, and it bounces up over the net. Stoessner at the line, holds it in. He dumps it into the corner. Burke back behind the net on the forecheck. Blues pick it up. They pass across ice. And on the offensive attack, Beuselinck on the coverage there. Nice move by the Blues, and a nice job by Beuselinck for that initial attack, and then the rebound was put in there by the Blues. So they're going to make it a 1-1 tie game. Let's take a look at that goal by the Blues. Here it is. Seems like good coverage for the Jackets initially. Beuselinck on the far side handling that guy. The guy from the Blues did a pretty nice move to move across the front of the net, and the initial shot was stopped there by Beuselinck, but the rebound ended up on the stick of the Blues, and they're going to get a goal. Off the face-off, Stoessner to Beuselinck there. Face-off won by Cotton. Puck back behind the net, Blues on the near side. Pass right in front, ran into some traffic. And now out in the neutral zone, Stoessner, Beuselinck. Gellert with a shot, and it's caught there by the goaltender for the Blues. Face-off in the offensive zone. Leader at the face-off circle. Blues pump it out of the zone. Jayne's chasing it down. Blues get it, but they got to hold on to it because it's going to be offside, so they pass it back to their D-man. D-to-D pass there by the Blues. In the neutral zone. Blues dump it in. Andrew puts a stick down on it. Muir grabs it behind the net. Now is the chance, man. They were making a change. You could have gotten them in transition there. And Jackets didn't take advantage of that one. Blues were able to change out, and that's going to be offsides against the Blues. They had a guy still coming off the bench. Face off in the neutral zone. Jackets dump it in. Muir. Blues pass. They've got it on the far side. Coming through the center here. Nice defensive play by Muir. Blues have it on the far side. Swatting at it is Leader. Man, he was really trying to get it. Cobbs gets it and dumps it into Leader. Leader in the offensive zone now. Took a shot from a wide angle there. From an angle. Now the puck's going to go all the way down. No icing. Muir. He's on the coverage. Blues have the puck. They pass it right between his legs, right in front. Shot towards the net. Goes up and over the net, over the glass. Puck on the far side corner. Jayne. He's going to get it. He's going to get it to Muir here on the near side. Muir passing cross ice, getting it to McLean. McLean and Cobbs on the attack. Have a chance and a shot, and it was stopped down there by the Blues. That pass was just a second sooner. Might have been in there. Nice play by the Jackets, though. I think that was a good choice by McLean to pass it. I think maybe just a little bit, a second too late. Face off in the offensive boards. Brink, Young, Stoessner, Smith, Malicki. Blues get the face off here and there in the offensive zone. Malicki on the coverage, and a nice stop there by Beuselinck, and another stop by Beuselinck. 9:49 left to go in the second. Blues with 8 shots on goal. Jackets with 11 shots on goal. We're tied at 1 apiece here in the second period. Zach Brink at the face-off circle. Caden Young, Stoessner, Smith, Malicki, Beuselinck. Puck on the far side. Young trying to get at it, and the Blues dump it back in. Puck sent near side. Stoessner, he's going to pick it up. Gets it out of the neutral zone, but the Blues pick it back up. Blues dumping it in. Malicki sends it back out. Blues with possession, re-enter the zone. Take a shot. It's blocked there by Stoessner. Puck on the far side. Malicki trying to send it out. They get it and send it back in. No, I don't have Ian on the color this morning. You need to text him. Get him over here. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early for him, maybe. Nice defensive play by Smith and Stoessner to get the puck away. Stoessner going to nail that guy and get the puck out. Young on the full court pressure there. I like that. Smith comes over, keeps the puck in. He's got it with 3 guys covering. He takes a shot, manages to still get a shot on net there. And that was a good shot, but good save by the goaltender here. Another shot by Smith and another save by the Blues goaltender. Blues going to get it out, and now they've got a chance for a... that was just embarrassing. A Blues goal there. They had a breakaway there. That was sneaky. That guy came out of nowhere. All right, Jackets down now to the Blues, 2-1. We'll have a face-off center ice here. Hammond, Heerdt, Beuselinck, Jayne, Burke. Jayne on the far side corner, near side boards. Pass right in front by the Blues. They've got it. Trying to pass it back. Burke chips at that pass, and then Hammond. Jayne to Heerdt. Heerdt flips it out of the zone and gets it to Burke. Burke on the attack, tries to pass it across, and it's tipped there by the Blues. They pick it up. A shot fired. It's another save by Beuselinck, and a nice job by Burke, I think, on the back check to try to knock that puck off the stick. 7:41 left to go in the second period. Jackets down 2-1. Muir. Gellert tries to flip it out. It's picked up there by the Blues. Murph with the puck in the neutral zone on the far side. Murph stops, looking for a pass, sends it to the net. Just missing it. Cotton was on the weak side there, but it didn't quite get on target. Blues on the far side, backhands it. That was touched by our bench, so I'm not sure why they're not calling that one. Out of play. They get it into the neutral zone. Muir passing it forward. Blues pick it up their own zone. They're going to get it out. Icing waved off. Muir's going to pick it up in our own zone. Muir gets tripped up. Puck gets sent back behind the net. Malicki's got to go get it. Blues trying to center it, but it ping-ponged a little bit. Cotton getting it to Gellert. Gellert with the puck, passing it near side, bounces off the wall. Muir picks it up, and it gets knocked away there by the Blues. Blues have it, take a shot, and it's stopped by Beuselinck. I don't know why they stopped it down, why they blew the whistle. He didn't have anyone near him. They're only supposed to blow the whistle when there's a attacker nearby. All right, face off in our defensive zone. Leader, McLean, Cobbs, Beuselinck, Stoessner, Beuselinck. Here's the face-off drop. Jackets have it. Leader with the puck on the far side boards. Passing to McLean. McLean moving in to the offensive boards, but he ran into some traffic. The Blues pick it up. Puck looked like it was knocked away there for a second. Blues now attacking. Watch that side here. Puck on the side was just lost, and Stoessner dumps it in. It's going to be icing. He doesn't necessarily dump it in. It just kind of bounced off his stick and in. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. We're down 2-1 against the Chicago Blues. Chicago also losing 3 games here in this tournament. They played some pretty good teams, Honey Baked, and the other team that's in the top there. But the Blues, still a good team. They're rated 88 on my hockey ratings. We are 84. But Jackets, as usual, keeping it close. Leader here on the near side boards, sending it to the net. Puck on the far side. Blues passing, a nice hit there by McLean. Puck in the neutral zone. Leader trying to get at it. Puck is flipped up and in. Beuselinck knocks the puck away. Stoessner trying to get at it. Blues dump it in. Puck on the far side corner. A shot off of Beuselinck, and it popped up in the air. Stoessner hit it to the boards here. Leader now picks it up, gets a pass to Cobbs. Cobbs is going to dump it in. He puts it on net. McLean in the corner. sends it to the net, and it's scooped up there by the goaltender for the Blues. Blues goaltender doing a pretty good job out there. Seems like a bigger kid, covering a lot of the zone, a lot of the net, I mean. All right, face-off in the offensive zone. Brink, Smith, Young, Jayne, Muir, and Beuselinck is in net. 4:51 left to go. Puck is dropped. Blues pick it up. Passing it on the far side. Oh, and it's going to go out of the zone. It hit the official there. It goes back into the offensive zone. Blues get it out. Muir with the puck. Getting shoved from behind there. He gets the puck in the zone, though. It's caught by the Blues. They drop it. And they're going to get it out. Blues on the attack. Covered well there by Smith. A nice pass by the Blues, but it was taken away by Smith. Blues picks it up again. Sends it towards the net. Muir picks it up. Banks it off the wall. They take a shot. It just missed the net in front. And another shot from the Blues way over the net. Bounces off the glass here on the side. Smith gets it out of the zone. And the Blues are going to re-enter the zone. Caden tried to knock it out. Blues with a shot. And a nice save there by Beuselinck. Hammond at the face-off circle. Wins it. Stoessner with the puck back behind the net. He gets a nice pass there to Burke. But the Blues pick it back up, dump it back in. Malicki back behind the net. On the far side corner. A battle. At the line, near side. Jake Heerdt there. Hammond comes over. Puck right in front, smacked away there by Malicki. Stoessner picks it up, passing. Actually, that was Hammond passing to. And Hammond gets it back, banks it off the wall, and now Heerdt has a chance on the offensive attack, and they're going to call that icing. He had that. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in the second period, and we are down 2-1 against the Chicago Blues. Hammond at the face-off circle. Burke, Stoessner, Heerdt, Malicki, Beuselinck. Blues have it behind the net. Passing back to a defenseman on the near side now. Swatted away by Stoessner and then knocked out of the zone by Heerdt. Burke, he's going to pick it up. Top of the circle. He gets knocked down off the puck. Goes in the far side corner there. Hammond trying to get at it. Blues being pretty aggressive here on the puck. Blues with the puck. Stoessner on the coverage there. Follows him into the boards. Bad pass by the Blues, and now there's looks like a penalty on Jayne. Elbow. Jayne going to go in the box for a minute and a half. All right, pass. Yeah, I don't know what the call was. I'm going to look up my little chart that shows all the referee signals because I don't know that I'm familiar with the one he showed me. All right, Blues have it. Jackets on a penalty kill here. Passing on the far side. It's going to slip right out of the zone. Blues passing on the far side. They try to pass it back, and Cotton's going to get it out of the zone. 1 minute left in the penalty kill here. Pass on the near side. Blues have the puck in our zone. A shot off of Beuselinck's face mask. And Muir knocking the puck away. Blues passing D to D. 28 seconds left in the penalty kill. Off of Beuselinck's blocker there. Puck pass D to D. 18 seconds left. A nice block there by Gellert. Blues pick it back up. Shaylick on the coverage. He blocks that shot. And the ref blocks that shot. Puck in the near side corner. 4 seconds left. Here we go. A defenseman takes a shot. Another block by Gellert. Jayne comes out of the box. And Leader comes off the bench. Jackets successfully kill off that penalty. Blues have control, though, on the near side. Attack him. Knocked away there by Gellert. He picks up the puck, tries to flip it, and it's going to be icing. 26 seconds left to go in the second period. So I'm not sure what the penalty was on Jayne. I'm actually curious. I have a little dorky ref chart, and I don't know what the call was, but the ref, I would think it would be elbowing maybe. I didn't see the penalty. Off the face-off, Stoessner's going to pick it up, but the ref tapped the top of his left shoulder, so it looked like it was elbowing, but don't you tap the bottom for elbowing? Shot fired, deflected here near side boards. Shot towards the net, and oh man, it was stopped there by Beuselinck. Puck right in front. No goal. I think it went close to the goal, went in the goal, no goal. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, let me look at my handy chart and see if there's anything in there, because that's a call that I just don't know. Butt ending maybe could be. Elbowing is underneath. It wasn't unsportsmanlike, because it looked like he touched the top of his elbow. The only thing I can think of is butt ending. I don't know, or elbowing. Who knows? We'll find out later. Anyway, let's take a look at the second period summary. A couple goals there by the Blues to tie it up and then get ahead of us, and then the one penalty we were talking about with Evan there with 2 minutes remaining. Not sure if there's anything to show. Next week, tune in when we face the Indian Hill Rangers. We did play Indian Hill this year, but it's been a while since we've been down to their rink. They have a nice rink down there, and oh, slashing. Game sheet says slashing. I guess that would make sense, right? The elbow, top of the, but it didn't look like he did the slash motion. Thank you, correspondent Jayne at home. You know, I looked at the game sheets all weekend, and I didn't see any of the information about goals and penalties. It was not showing up for me. That's so bizarre that you're able to see it, but hey, I'm glad. They're going to get tripping on Stoessner, and he definitely didn't mean to do it. We're going to be on the penalty kill here again. That time I know what it's going to be. I mean, I guess you got to call it, and it wasn't really intentional. Face off in our zone, Leader. Face off won by the Jackets. Muir picks it up, making his way on the near side, just loses the puck. We had a guy down right in front of the net. A rebound shot there, knocked away, and McLean tried to take a run for it, and the Blues just take it away and take a shot, and stop there by Beuselinck. That's a rough one. Minute 12 left to go in the penalty here. Brink at the face-off circle. Back to a defenseman, D-to-D pass here. Passing up the near side. Blues back to number 14 up the center. Oh, and it tipped off of Andrew's glove and went up and hit the post. Puck on the near side. Another shot, and I think that puck went in. And it did. That's a power play goal by the Blues. So the Jackets now down 3-1. All right, Brink at the face-off circle. Face-off won by the Blues. Malicki gets the puck out. Blues put it back in, and for some reason, Andrew knocked the goal off. The official just yelled at our bench. All right, here we go. Face off in the defensive zone. Brink. Shot towards the net. Blocked there by Beuselinck. Caden Young picks up the puck. He's on the offensive attack. He gets tripped, and that's going to be a penalty called against the Blues. That was a wild one. Guys falling all over the place. And the Jackets will be on the power play here. All right, here we go. Hammond at the faceoff. Burke, Heerdt, Malicki, Beuselinck, Beuselinck in net. Hammond at the circle. Puck is dropped. Shot towards the net and caught there by the goaltender. Oh, I forgot to reset. Clear the penalty out. That was a power play goal by the Blues. Face-off puck. Blues get it and send it out of the zone. It's going to go all the way back down to Andrew. He puts a stick on it, gives it to Malicki. Malicki making his way around the net. Burke's open here. Malicki to Beuselinck. Beuselinck coming through, flipping it to Heerdt, and a nice pass to Hammond. Good moving down the ice here. Hammond across ice to Heerdt. Heerdt with a shot just over the net. I like that play, though, by the Jackets. Heerdt behind the net. Gets it right in front, but nobody was there but the Blues, and they're going to get it out of the zone. Malicki with the puck. Almost taken away there by the Blues. They're going to pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. All right, Blues passing forward. They're shorthanded, they're shorthanded. Managed to get a shot on net there. Cotton with the full court pressure here, trying to knock the puck away. Malicki. And the Blues make a run for it here. They're shorthanded, and another shot. So it's our power play, and it's been the Blues with all the shots. 7 seconds left on the power play. Face-off in our zone. Cotton at the face-off circle. Wins it, gets it to Jayne. Jayne's sent to the far side. Murph. Murph with the puck. Passing it near side to Jayne. Penalty is cleared off. Cotton tries to dump it in, but the Blues pick it up, and they are going to pass it out of the zone. Blues with the puck. Shot and a rebound is going to go in. So the Blues make it 4-1. With 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the game. All right, leader at the face-off circle. He picks up the face-off puck and goes into the offensive zone, takes a shot, and it's blocked there by one of the Blues. Muir now chips at the puck, keeps it out of the zone, and leader trying to pass it to Cobbs there. The Blues pick it back up. Jayne on the coverage, shot on net. Cobbs to McLean. McLean on the near side, trying to punch it in the zone. Blues have the puck, advancing into our zone. Muir on the coverage. Off the side of the net. Blues took a shot. Jayne sends it on the far side. Blues keep it in. Blues send it to the net. Now there's going to be a penalty here. And it's against the Jackets. Delayed penalty. Roughing is the call. And it's against Andrew. He must have hit somebody. So Andrew with a roughing call. And Peter is going to serve that penalty for him. All right, Jackets on the penalty kill here for a minute and a half, and Smith is at the face-off circle, and Caden's going to dump it in. It's going to be icing. Nine minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the game. Jackets down 4-1. Smith. Puck right in front. Stoessner's going to pick it up. He gets it on the offensive boards, going on the offensive attack. Stoessner trying to chip it in front there. Slides it. Oh, picked up by the Blues. Good try there, Mason and Caden. Blues now on the offensive attack. With a shot blocked there by Beuselinck right in front, and it's going to go in again. And Blues, after the Jackets really tried to push, the Blues get another goal there. That was a power play goal by the Blues. Hammond at the face-off circle. Burke to Heerdt, takes a shot off the backboards. Heerdt behind the net. Hammond. Hammond going in after it. Taken away by Burke. Heerdt now. Back to Malicki. Malicki taking a shot, and it's caught there by the goaltender. It's funny, that first period we held Chicago to no shots on goal for like the longest time, and now they're just blowing us away with the shots. I have 27 shots by the Blues, our 18 shots. I think we had at least 7 shots before they started to get some on the board. Now it's been all the Blues. Puck on the far side boards. Murph going after it, and we're clumping up in a ball right in front of the puck, so when the puck bops out like that, the only people that are there to get it are the Blues. They shouldn't combine when they see the puck like that. Just my layman's opinion. As the coaches will tell you, Matt Stoessner is no expert at hockey. All right, here we go in the neutral zone. Cotton picks up the puck. He's going to dump the puck into the zone. Blues try to pass it. It's intercepted there and shot off the crossbar. Loose puck right in front and held down by the goaltender. A nice play there by the Jackets with a nice shot off the crossbar. That's been our weekend. Right there. A shot off the crossbar. All right, here we go. Jackets face off in the offensive boards. 7:23 left to go. Face off won by the Blues. Their leader knocking it away. He's got it. Takes a shot off the goaltender's face. Shalick tries to move up, and the Blues pick it up, and they're advancing into our zone. Passing across the ice. Nice takeaway by Jayne. He knocks that puck away after it was passed. Leader comes over now to try to help out. Jayne with the puck. Puck goes near side. Puck is tipped away by Shalick, picked up there by Cobbs. Off of McLean's skate, knocked away. Cobbs has it, dumps it in. Blues have it, far side, passing near side. He was wide open, bounces into our zone. Shalick goes in after it. And the Blues actually managed to get a shot off there. I don't know how. All right, one of the Blues players trying to rile up our fans. And then their fans grumbling about it. All right, puck hit Andrews' leg pads there. And the rebound picked up by Caden Young. He gets it to Smith. Smith trying to pass it forward. Pass back to Muir at the point. Tries to send it in. Tipped off of Brink. He tried to get it in there. Blues pick up the rebound. They've got it. They're going to pass it. This guy's open. Knocked away by Muir. Nice play by Matty Muir. Muir behind the net. Gets tripped up there. Puck right in front. And Andrews able to hold it. .56 left to go in the game. Jackets down 5-1 here. Far side corner, Blues with the puck. Hammond on the coverage. Loose puck right in front. A turn and a shot by the Blues, and it's going to go out of play. Hammond at the circle. Blues win it, send it towards the net off of Stoessner's skate. He passes it to Burke. Burke making his way through the neutral zone, covered there by 2 guys. They take the puck away. They're going to get the puck out. Shalick kind of kicked it in our zone. He's trying to keep it on the wall. Hammond comes over, helps him out, picks up the puck, sends it far side to Stoessner. Stoessner picks up the puck, looking for a pass, gets it to Heerdt, who gets it out of the zone. Blues pick it back up again. Blues trying to dump it in. Blues will dump it in, and they change. Well, one of their guys changes out. Stoessner on the far side, passes it back to Beuselinck here on the near side. Blues get it first. It ends up towards the net, and it's stopped down by Beuselinck. 4:57 left to go. Jackets down 5-1. Face off on the near side corner. Cotton. Puck is dropped. Won by the Blues. Passing D to D. A shot and a nice catch there by Beuselinck. A hit after the play, though. But nobody called it. Face off again in our zone. Cotton. Looks like Murph, Jayne, Gellert, Muir. Muir gets the puck off the face-off. He's got it back behind the net. It popped up. He's having some trouble getting it out, and Cotton's going to come over, help him out. Cotton passing to Gellert. Gellert with a quick pass to Murph. Murph puts it on the offensive boards. Goaltender gets a stick on it. Passes to the Blues. Right at the line. It's held in there by Gellert. He dumps the puck in. Murph on the forecheck. Passing near side. Blues with the puck. Passing cross ice. Tipped away there by Matty Muir. Puck goes in and out of the zone. Murph now with the puck enters the offensive zone and puts it on net. I feel like Murph could have shot that a little bit harder to get some kind of rebound. We had three guys on the attack there, and that shot might have been just a little bit too light. And we could have gotten a bounce. That would have been nice. Cotton at the face-off, wins it, gets it to Muir. Muir sends it to the net. Gellert with a shot. Picks up the puck and turns around and takes a shot. The Blues with the puck. Passing into our zone, and it's going to be offsides against the Blues. 3:58 left to go in the game. Jackets down 5-1. Face off at the blue line here. Leader. Blues get it. Attacking in our zone. Leader. Blues off the side of the net. Might have been off of Beuselinck. Puck's going to get out of the zone. Blues on the attack. Jayne on the coverage. Muir on the coverage. We had a guy get shoved and fall over Beuselinck. He gets back up, Beuselinck and that guy. Muir with a nice move here on the near side boards. He's going to get the puck out by himself. Oh, and he's going to put it on the offensive boards. Here's Muir in front of the net, ran into some traffic, and almost kicked the puck in the goal. Blues pick it up, and they're skating easily into our zone. We look tired. Muir back behind the net on the near side. Shot towards the net. Looked like it was chipped away. And the Blues right in front there. Puck picked up by Matty Muir. Peter Cobb's trying to knock it out. Shot by the Blues. Deflected. McLean trying to get to the puck. He's got it in the neutral zone. He's got Leader on the far side. Pass it to him. Pass it to Leader. And McLean's going to get tripped there, so Jacket's going to get a power play here late in the game. Two minutes, 30 seconds. I feel like the Jackets haven't been hard hitting this game. They're usually like hard hitters, fighting for the puck, scrappy, and we just haven't been that way, I feel like, but I'm no hockey expert. All right, here we go on the near side board. Smith trying to hold it in there, but the Blues going to pick it up. Now it's a 2-on-1 with Malicki. Pass on the weak side is going to go in, and that's a power play, a shorthanded goal by the Blues. All right, here we go. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. All right, Blues dumping it into our zone. No icing. They acted like it was icing, and they just kind of nonchalantly went to the puck. I mean, where's the fire? Where's the fire in this team to chase the pucks and to knock these guys down? There's nothing. All right, puck back behind the net. Jayne's going to pick it up, passing near side to Beuselinck. Beuselinck passing cross ice, trying to get it to Heerdt. Heerdt picks it up to Burke. Burke tried to get a shot off, but stick was tipped there by the Blues. Hammond trying to turn and take a shot. Minute 21 left to go in the game. And the Blues with the puck, they get their man. Nope, it's still on the power. We're still on the power play. Blues with the puck in our zone, passing on the far side. We got 5 guys clumping up, and we're just going to let this guy go to the net. We have a man. They have one less man, and we are in a tight little circle there. Blues with a shot, and I believe the power play was killed off, so we are just getting destroyed now. Face-off won by the Jackets. Muir dumps it in. 13 seconds left. Oh, they were running the clock. That's why there's 13 seconds left. All right. Ice the puck, and that's going to be the end of the game. The Blues win it. Well, they say 6-1, but I have it as 7-1. Maybe they didn't put up that last goal on the board. So that's it, the end of the weekend for the Jackets. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's take a look at the Monsters Among Us. Monster play of the game. You know what it's going to be. The only goal that we had here in the game during the first period here. Muir to Heerdt. And that's going to go in. Thanks so much to Monsters Among Us for sponsoring us. Monsters Among Us brings you chilling first-hand stories of ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, and more, straight from the people who live them. If that's a little too scary, Monsters Among Us Junior for kid-friendly tales of the unexplained. And our other sponsor, of course, Taco Bell. Serving up defense layered like a Mexican pizza. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Tune in next week where we face Indian Hill Rangers. That should be a good matchup next week at 4 o'clock and 8:15. Tune in. Somebody will be broadcasting. Me. I should be there. Heidi will probably be there. And that's the end of the game. And we are headed home. Bye-bye, everybody.